Right, good morning everybody. So today I'm at beautiful Clifton Beach, and for me it's home turf. And what I'm going to show you is my ideal workout. So if I had everything I needed, I'm going to show you what I would prefer to have. And what I use here is a playground. So it's got everything I need. It's got horizontal bars. So just come for a walk with me and I will show you exactly what I mean. So up here, there's a horizontal bar set, and on that I can do my pull-ups, my push-ups, my chin-ups, my dips, different variants of dips, and hanging leg raises. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up here and I will show you exactly what I do. Okay, so first up, you've got the pull-up. So you've got your bar ahead of you and you can do some pull-ups. Next, you can use the same bar to do some chin-ups. Okay, so if you are struggling to do a pull-up, then you can get assistance to get yourself off the starting block. So if you have a strong resistance band, then what you can do is you simply put it over the bar and then pull one end through the other end. And then all you need to do is you put your knee through, and now it'll be taking off a reasonable amount of weight. So when I now put my arms at shoulder width and I pull up, it's a lot easier, and you'll find that you can get into it a lot easier. So there's a very simple explanation there for how to build yourself up to an unassisted pull-up. So there is no reason to not start right now today. And likewise, exactly the same applies to trying to do any other exercise where you're pulling yourself up. So with chin-ups, it's exactly the same. Put the knee through, and you can do exactly the same for your biceps. Nice and easy. Next up is a dip. So sidebar dip, 2 bars on the side of me, and I can use the same bars to do those dips. Then I can get up and do front bar dips. So bar in front of me, okay, and pretty important to use those wrist wraps because your wrists will get hammered by it. And then finally I can do some good push-ups. So if I put my feet back there, I've got this grip like that, and then I can change my grip to the side like that and do a wider grip push-up like that. Now then, if you are trying to make your dips a little bit tougher, what you can do is get a resistance band. You can put it over your shoulders like that. You put your hands in, and I like to keep my thumbs out, otherwise I find the pressure of pushing really pushes against the thumbs. Another great way to get tendonitis, which is always not too far away with calisthenics, so you want to be careful. And then I push down hard over here. We'll start pulling on your neck, and down I go. And now I've got some great resistance for those dips there, and it's going to be reasonably harder. The tougher the resistance band, the harder it's going to be for you. So there's a good example right there, and you can apply exactly the same for front bar dips. Now for that one, you're going to actually want to wrap it around your back, otherwise it just won't work. So put it just around your back like that, grab onto the front, and now those front bar dips are going to be a little bit tougher. And do as many as you like of those. So there are no limits. Alright, so in exactly the same way, I'm now going to put this resistance band around my back, and this is for doing a push-up. So it's a little bit tricky when you're on the top of one of these horizontal bars. So get my grip right to start with. Put it around my back, and then I want to just claw my way to where I want to do my push-up. And now I've got the resistance, I'm putting my feet in place, and now that is considerably harder. So I am adding the resistance and I'm really feeling it. So there's a great example of how to increase resistance when you don't have weights available. Okay, so last up is hanging leg raises. This is good for the abdominal muscles. Now you see me do most of the time my sit-ups on a bit of cardboard, but this is something else you can do. And while you're doing it, it'll also build your grip strength. So this is what you do, you just grab onto a bar, shoulder width apart, and you raise your legs up, you try and touch the bar, and then back down. And you just don't want to be swinging your legs too much. I try and do 10 of these, 10 to 12. And the key is, as you come down, you don't want to swing your legs. The ground is a little bit too high for me to fully extend my legs, so I've got them tucked up a bit. But as I'm doing it, I can really feel it. And ideally, you're going to do it slowly as well. It's a very, very good exercise for your abdominal muscles. So, give that one a go. And lastly, how could we forget the muscle up? One of the ultimate exercises where you're doing a pull-up which goes into a front bar dip. So you're going all the way up and above the bar. Now, this took me many years to figure out. It's a lot more about self-belief than strength. So there is a particular movement in gymnastics called a kip, where you swing down and then you can use that to power yourself up and over. And it's actually that which got me across the line. And the first day I did it, I did one. Within a few days I was doing 3. So it's all about, a lot of it's in my mind. But it took me years to finally do it. And it wasn't until I saw someone else doing it and I thought, hang on a second, I'm pretty sure I can do it if they can do it. So I'll show you exactly what you need to do. You grab the bar just like a normal pull-up, and what you want to do is you want to give yourself quite a swing at the bottom and then up and over.